Chucky Season 3 left fans with a gory Halloween party, but the kills are only about to get bloodier as the possessed doll takes over the White House. While Chucky, Brad Dourif, was busy making sacrifices to Damballa to regain his health, his great love Tiffany Valentine, played by the effervescent Jennifer Tilly, began utilizing her voodoo supplies to slash her way out of death row. Tilly has been a major player in the Child's Play movies since 1998's Bride of Chucky, so viewers were nothing short of thrilled when she returned in full force for Chucky Season 2. Why Tiffany is still trapped in human form and not yet free from prison bars, and Chucky is still cursed to die, the flames between them keep burning strong and leave audiences rooting for a reunion. At the same time, Tiffany's feelings for Nica, Fiona Dourif, grew last season when the latter was Chucky, meaning there is plenty of unresolved tension to go around. Screen Rant interviewed Tilly about what to expect from Tiffany Valentine's storyline in the back half of Chucky Season 3. The acclaimed actor shared her nuanced take on Tiffany's love for Chucky as well as fondness for Nica, and explained why she's ready to stay in the Child's Play franchise for another 50 years. How Tiffany feels about Chucky vs. Nica in Season 3. Tiffany and Chucky on phone split screen in Chucky Season 3. Screen Rant: in Season 3, both Tiffany and Chucky are very vulnerable to death, whether it's facing death row or death by Catholic curse. Do you think that brings them together? What's next for them as a relationship? Jennifer Tilly: I think what drives Tiffany mostly is love. She wants to be loved. Even when she's screaming, "I hate you," and cutting off Chucky's head, she really loves him. Because hate is the other side of love, and I thought if she hates him that much, she must really be in love with him. One of the things that she always wanted is for Chucky to need her, and he never needs her. He's the epitome of toxic masculinity, and she just always wants a little reciprocation. Which is why I believe she fell in love with Nica when Chucky was in Nica, because some of Chucky would come through and have compassion and be sweet to Tiffany. That was what she always craved. This season, because Chucky is now old, decrepit, and needing her, I think that really does make her happy. She's able to give him advice, like, "Chucky, don't you want to be the greatest serial killer of all time?" And he's listening to her instead of brushing her off like he normally does. She's also really vulnerable too, as she's facing her own mortality. She's always asking about Glenn/Glenda, and, "Have you heard from Gigi?" She just wants, before she goes, to know that somebody cares about her too, and she's not just going to vanish off the face of the earth without a blip and nobody sorry that she's gone. I think this is a turning point for Chucky and Tiffany, and they'll get back to being the bound-together couple that they were in the beginning. I think the fans are gonna really like that. Jennifer Tilly: I just think it's really funny because, even when I see Fiona doing publicity, she's like, "Nica's gonna back at Tiffany." And I'm like, what did I do? Sure, Tiffany cut off her arms and legs, but it needed to be done. It's like when you put a dog on a leash so it won't run away, it's because you love it. You don't want it to stray. I think that Nica's trajectory is pretty amazing this season too, and I think one scene that they have together encompasses all the things that the fans love about them. They call us Niffany, and they love seeing Nica and Tiffany together. I think that Nica, even though she hates Tiffany, does have a little bit of a soft spot for her. I think that there's a lot of comedy in that. When Tiffany was in the courtroom, and she sees Nica come up to the stand, she's so excited and happy to see her again. Laughs: when I was watching the playback, I thought, that's a little crazy. But she hadn't seen her in so long, and Nica looks so damn fine. At the end of that scene where Nica's all, "I'm gonna come and watch you be executed. And I'm gonna roll my wheelchair back and forth across your grave," what Tiffany is feeling is gratitude, like, yay. I'm not going to be alone when I get executed. Nica promises she'll be here. All the relationships are so dysfunctional, my gosh.